Okay, so this is okay, so after I got that email from Owen and everything, I decided to try and to get a well-being check done on the kids. So this is the police response that I got when I asked for a well-being check. Um, Note the first woman that I spoke with, she um, she labeled me a bad parent simply because there was CFS involvement. Like you could tell. She's like, well, this wouldn't be an issue right now if there wasn't CFS involved before. Well, CFS is there to for the protection of kids, but also to support parents. Like they are supposed to be offering resources to parents. I mean that's part of their mandate, but at the same time, this woman just she was so rude. And then um and then at the end she's like, "Oh, well, I've got 911 calls." I called the non-emergency number. There's no 911 calls on non-emergency numbers. Anyways, and then the second officer just outright refused, which, we'll talk about later on. Listen.
Your report investigated in the same manner as if it was taken in person. You will receive your report number immediately. Submit your report at www.winnipeg.ca/police/report.
As we're listening to this, I'm putting in a complaint to Lyra, which is the Law Enforcement Review Agency.
Your call will be monitored for quality assurance. Please hold while we transfer your call. Good evening, Winnipeg Police.
Hi, yes. I'd like to ask for a well-being check of my children.
Okay, where are your children?
They're with Owen Johnson at 104 2695 Main Street, the Northgate Trailer Park.
Sorry, what address?
2695 Main Street. It's the Northgate Trailer Park.
2695 Main Street.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unit 104.
Okay, and how old are your children?
7 and 5.
Okay, and at 9:30 at night, you don't think they'd be sleeping?
Well, I do think that they'll be sleeping, but he's refusing to let me speak with them. Like, I called at 6 o'clock at night. I left him and his parents a voicemail asking them to call me before bed.
Custody?
What?
Who has custody?
He does.
Okay.
That shouldn't matter. A parent is calling the police for a well-being check on the children because she's worried about them. It shouldn't matter who has custody. What matters is that the police follow up with that well-being check.
And so I think probably a better time would be tomorrow. There's any concerns normally for their well-being, or is it just that you can't speak with them tonight?
Well, he's not letting me speak with them. He sent me an email saying that I'm only allowed to speak with them twice a week now.
Okay. So that's up to him or your lawyers, right?
Okay, but I'm asking for a well-being check because I'm worried about
Why don't you... Well, what's the concern?
My concern is that he's taking his anger out on the children.
Okay, and he lives with them and the mother? Or the stepmother?
I'm the mother. He lives with his parents.
Okay, so there's other adults in the house, correct? So you should probably be calling CFS if you have that concern. They have more power than the police.
So you guys can't even call him and...
No.
Okay, why?
No, especially not at 9:30 at night when the children will be sleeping.
Okay,
if you have any proof whatsoever
See, that right there is labeling, that's stigmatizing. That is a horrible officer. Like, there is absolutely no way that she can take CFS involvement and label somebody a bad parent. I mean, there are numerous reasons why CFS gets involved in families. But for her to actually take that and use it against somebody, she needs some serious, some more education because that isn't right.
Right? So, because he wouldn't let you speak with them tonight,
Can I speak with a different officer, please?
you can certainly call back tomorrow at a more reasonable time and see if someone else will send. I've got 911 calls that I need to take, so I'm going to let you go.
I highly doubt she had 911 calls because this is a non-emergency number.
I'm just going to call back. I want to...
The Winnipeg Police Service non-emergency line. To report an emergency for police, fire, or ambulance, hang up immediately. Winnipeg Police Service non-emergency line. If you are witnessing a suspicious circumstance, calling to provide an update.
Okay, now, you notice how she said that she had 911 calls to take? But this is the non-emergency number.
Reporting damage or theft
So,
from your vehicle or property, a break into a garage or shed, a hit and run to your unoccupied vehicle, a fraud, lost property, or a traffic complaint, your call will be monitored for quality assurance. Please hold while we transfer your call. Please.
hi, yes. I called them a couple minutes ago in regards to a well-being check for my children.
Okay.
And the officer kind of just dismissed me, which I found kind of offensive. My ex is refusing to allow me to speak with my children. Now, I get it's 9:30 at night, but I called at 6 o'clock today to speak with them. And now I get a call or an email from him saying that I'm only being allowed to speak with them twice a week. Can I get a well-being check for the kids? And I don't care if you guys do it tomorrow. I don't expect you guys to do it tonight because it's 9:30 at night. I get that. But can I get a well-being check done for them?
Is there a concern for their safety?
Yes.
What's the concern?
I'm afraid that he's taking his anger out on them.
Has he done that in the past?
Yes.
What's his address?
2695 Main Street.
2695.
Unit 104. It's the Northgate Trailer Park.
Okay, and you said he has done that in the past?
He has, yes.
Okay.
He has walked Alex into doors and he says he has thrown baby car seats across the room. Like,
okay. And what's your address?
My address is...
I'm going to fast forward that for a minute because there's something on there that... It's a new thing. Well, not new, but I've never actually fast forwarded it. Sorry, just give me a minute.
If you guys do it tomorrow, I don't expect you guys to do it tonight because it's 9:30 at night.
Is there a concern for their...
His anger, 5 Main, Northgate trailer.
You said he has them?
Sorry, guys. This is... Start from the beginning again. Wish I could pause this on YouTube.
Simpson at 104. Sorry. It's the north gap. And how about 9:30?
Okay.
He's clock at night. So you think you have to... I want to... So, at night, I do.
Or after hours.
Sorry, give me a second here.
Please stay on the line for assistance. Please hold while we transfer your call. Your report investigatively only. Or after a call.
Johnson, I was dangerous again to... Or I'll chat his boss.
It's not working for me. Sorry, just give me a second here.
Press 9 to be sent a direct link to
But you know, one of the things that I am working on tonight, like, well, I was putting, you guys were listening to that.
I honestly don't know. I wasn't able to speak with him all weekend. Today I emailed him saying, okay, like, what's going on? Why can't I speak with the kids? And he messages me back saying I'm only now allowed to speak with them 2 times a week. So,
okay, and is that
court ordered? No.
Yeah, okay. Are CFS involved?
They're refusing to open the file. An officer on Thursday, put in a referral to CFS, and CFS said it's a custody issue and didn't bother with this. But I'm not going to, I'm not going to let up with this. Like, I need to know my kids are okay, and I know that they're not okay with him.
Okay, and I do apologize that you have to go through this, but for us to dispatch a car, there needs to be like an immediate safety concern, like something happening right now.
Well, I don't know that something's not happening right now because I am not being allowed to talk to them. And I mean, like, from my perspective, I don't know if anything is wrong, but I also don't know that it isn't. And the fact that he's not allowing me to speak with them, I mean, the officer on Thursday said that what he's doing is kidnapping, literally. And
I have that on tape.
So now he's not even allowing me to speak with them, never mind seeing them.
Yeah, and again, I do apologize. I just can't put a call in here if there's nothing known that's going on, you know?
Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen. I'm recording this call, and I need to know that I'm asking for a well-being check because I am worried about my kids.
Yeah, and CFS can attend instead of us.
They won't, though. They won't. I've already called them and asked.
Okay. Yeah. And another thing you can do is if CFS doesn't want to well. If they believe there's something wrong there.
So you guys will not do a well-being check on the children, is what you're saying?
Well, there's no evidence of anything happening right now.
Okay, I've told you that he has a history of taking his anger out on the children. I've told.
But if he is allowed to care for them, and there's nothing else known, then we don't just send cars out, you know?
This isn't right. I mean, the children could be in danger, and you guys are not doing anything.
Okay. You do have to call CFS, and if they need our help, then they will get our help, okay?
Why can't you guys just do a well-being check? I mean, everybody else can call into you guys, and you guys help them. Why can't you guys help me?
It just goes per our policy. We don't do a well-being check for everyone.
Okay, did you guys hear that? It just goes to their policy. They don't do a well-being check for everyone. It goes to their policy to pick and choose who is the privileged individuals to receive services. He said that it goes to their policy that they don't do a well-being check for everyone. So it goes to their policies to discriminate against some individuals, determining who gets services and who doesn't.
How is that police policy? And
CFS has to do the well-being check for the children.
Well, no, they don't, because on Thursday you guys did a well-being check. So explain to me why they could on Thursday, but they can't now.
Because there's no known danger for the children right now.
You don't know that. You haven't seen them. You're assuming.
There's nothing else I can say other than if CFS needs our help with it, they can call us as well.
Can I get your badge number, please?
It's S1495.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
The next call I make is to ANCR.
Please stay on the line for assistance. Please hold while we transfer your call.
Now this one is interesting.
All our lines are presently busy. Please hold, and your call will be answered as soon as possible.
It's interesting because they're refusing again to work with me. Like this was a thing right from the beginning, where they refused to help me. They refused me services. They refused to refused information. And this just goes to it. You know, it's kind of
We're sorry, all our lines are still busy. Please continue to hold. Your call is important to us and is being answered in
It's stupid. Like, I'm a registered social worker. I work with children and youth, yet I'm not able to have access to my own children. I'm not allowed to have information on my own children. And once maintenance enforcement does figure out where I'm working, because I know they will, I will post on here where it is, and what I do.
Aircraft Driver Laura speaking.
Hi, Laura. Susan Mayaska here. I'd like a well-being check done on my children.
Okay, have you called us already tonight?
No.
Okay, who are your children?
Alex Johnson and Ashley Johnson at 2695 104 Main Street.
2695, what was the unit, sorry?
2695 Main Street, Unit 104.
Okay, Alex, I'm sorry, what was your daughter's name?
Ashley. So I've been calling every night to the kids, with the exception of this weekend. Tonight I called. I wasn't able to get through this weekend, and tonight I called, still wasn't able to get through. I left voicemails, I left emails. I finally get a response back from Owen, and he's saying that I'm only now allowed to speak with the kids twice a week. That's not
who's Owen?
The kid's dad.
Okay.
But that's not in the court order, that I'm only allowed to speak to them twice a week. And I'm worried that he's taking his anger at me out on the kids. I mean, why deny me access to the kids? Why deny me the ability to speak on the phone with the kids?
Should we have an open file with CFS?
No, but we should, because there was a police referral to CFS. There was a police referral to CFS on Thursday. And now I called police again tonight, and they told me to call you guys. So that's what I'm doing.
What's your last? Can you spell your last name for me?
Miazga, Miazga.
And what's Dad's name?
Owen.
Johnson?
Yeah.
So what's your concern tonight?
My concern is that he's taking his anger out on the kids and causing them harm, emotional, psychological, and I don't know if they're okay or not, because I'm not being allowed to speak with them. Like, as far
and other than the conflict between the two of you, do you have any evidence that anything else is going on?
Well, usually when I'm not allowed to speak with them or hear from them, Ashley ends up with a black eye or Alex with scratches. That's normally what happens.
Okay, when was the last time that happened?
Last time a couple times ago when I saw them. So I haven't been able to see him since November because he hasn't allowed me to. So in September, I think that happened.
Okay. Is there anyone else in the home with the two of them and Owen?
Yeah, his mom and dad, but his mom and dad will back Owen up. Like, if they've seen Owen slap a kid across, my oldest, across the face, and they didn't help me at all. They told him not the face. That is what they said.
And so you haven't spoken to the kids tonight, though, correct?
No, I've not been allowed.
Okay, how old is Owen?
Owen is 44.
I made a mistake. 43.
So 43, I guess.
Okay, I'm sorry, it was 104-2695 Main Street, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any other concerns?
Well, yeah, I'm posting tonight online about psychological and emotional abuse. I've got an affidavit from Verna Sullivan, who is Master of Social Work, and she does child psychology, and she talks about the harm it does to keep kids away from their parents, and he isn't even allowing me to speak with the kids. And he said that he said how it's hard to get them to sleep afterwards. But then I suggested earlier on in the night for phone calls, and nope, he wants 7 o'clock, no earlier.
Okay, yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
But like anything related to custody or access, like we're not able to sort of assist with at this point. Just mostly concerns about the kids you're reporting, right? So other than what you've told me, is there anything else that you're concerned about tonight?
No, I am concerned about their well-being, though.
Okay. Okay, we've got that and we'll certainly follow up, okay?
Will I get a call back in regards to the follow-up?
No, you won't.
Why not? Like, I'm concerned about them.
Yeah, no, I understand it. We'll follow up based on that information, but we can't provide you with the follow-up of exactly what happened.
Well, no, but can you guys at least call me and let me know the kids are okay?
No, we can't provide that at this point.
See, that's psychological abuse against
if there already
parents.
are any concerns, like we will let you know. Are you what's the custody arrangement between the two of you?
He's got sole custody and he's been denying me access.
Yeah, so I guess that's the reason, right? Like we can't provide you the update if he does have sole custody. But anything related to access is more of a legal matter, so you'd have to consult with your lawyer about that.
Yeah, but surely you can tell me if the kids are okay.
At this point, I can't give you any more information aside that we will follow up.
What's your name?
My name is Laura.
Laura, what's your last name?
I'm the only Laura here, so my first name is all you need if you need to get back to me.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, thanks. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
So a parent is concerned about their kids, and CFS is refusing to give them a follow-up phone call just to say, we checked on your kids, they're okay, or we checked on your kids and this is what we found. Like that is emotional and psychological abuse against parents by not allowing them to know whether somebody is okay or not. I mean, how would you feel if you're worried about a loved one and the person with the information on if they're okay or not is withholding it from you? That is emotional abuse. Anyways, you guys have a good night or a good morning. When this posted will be morning. So you guys have a good morning, and I will post later on in the evening more on either the chapters or phone calls, depending. As I said before, I'm hoping to speak with the kids every single night. Owen is denying me the ability to speak with them beyond 2 times a week. And he's indicated it has to be Saturday and it has to be Tuesday at 7 o'clock. I do crisis work. So, well, that's incorrect, actually. I'm an anti-human trafficking program coordinator. So what that means is, and there are times where I do crisis work. So, I mean, what am I supposed to do? Drop everything because at 7 o'clock I've got a phone call? Like, I understand setting aside certain times, but he shouldn't be allowed to dictate those times or the days. Never mind how often I'm allowed to speak with the kids. And I didn't do anything wrong to the kids. So I don't know why he's doing this. This is abuse towards them and it's abuse towards me. Anyways, you guys have a good morning, and I guess I'll post later. Have a good night or morning.